Hello, my name is Sina. I'm a teacher of English and I work as a project coordinator in the Provincial Directorate of National Education in Aydın. In this BITE lesson, I will give you information about perception management and how social media is effective in managing our perceptions, especially about the news on migrants and migration. We are living in a small but globalized world, and it's very easy and fast to communicate with each other, to learn news from the farthest points of the earth in a very short time. So this sounds very amazing. However, are we sure to evaluate the events correctly? How sure are we if the news show the reality, or is it just about perception management? So we have to think critically, we have to empathize, and we have to read different sides of people or news. So technology is improving at a dizzying speed in the globalizing world. So the people are to accelerate in order to keep pace with this technology and not to remain behind the time. Social media is one of the dynamic environments without a shortage of time where the information share and monitoring are at the highest level. The ideas are clearly stated and debated. As a term, social media represents the whole of the instruments, services, and applications which provide the users with interaction by network technologies. At first, it seems as a dialogue between individuals or small groups. However, the number of the concerned people with the transmitted information or the content increases fast and high in number. The content in social media applications is completely determined by the individuals, and they interact with each other through these applications constantly. In brief, it's a way of communication without time and space limits based on sharing, interaction, and discussion. There are 4 common features of social media. 1. Users can generate a content in different media categories or contribute to the content. 2. Users can tag the content. 3. Users can evaluate the content by active polling or passive use. And the last one is users can create social media networks defining common interests with the other users as individuals and friends. Social media is growing rapidly and becoming an indispensable part of every organization. It has a structure which provides social communication through words, images, and audio files. They also have a framework for people to share their stories, experiences in this context. All the web-based services that allow individuals to create half-open profiles in a designated system to give the list of the other users in connection clearly and allow those other users to see the listed links and explore in between are called social networks. Thanks to these networks, people obtain an opportunity to make friends from all over the world. Those friends may be the unfamiliar or fake identities. The groups in social networks are open to manipulations. So what happens after being invaded by such a technology as human beings? Many scientific researches show that people have been inclined not to question the phenomena they met. They have started to feel obliged to pick sides. They have been inclined not to think critically. So we saw the first biggest effect of perception management created by social media in the Arab Spring. People were led to believe one thing through social media, come together, and then there occurred a big chaos, as you remember. So it's very easy to judge one for his or her beliefs through social media. Social media is also blurring the lines between influence and perception. Do we experience events or do we shape them? Are we the observer or the actor? As I said before, it sounds amazing to reach someone or to learn news from the farthest points of the world, but we should be we should know what we read. We should be aware of what we are reading, or we should empathize. We should think critically. This is the most important point in order to prevent social media from managing our perception.